Hi, I'm Tricia Pine at rejoiceinyourvoice.com, home of the Complete Singer System, where I help people who are passionate about singing perform with more beauty, joy, and confidence. Today we're talking about jaw tension. Sometimes the jaw can be a bit of a bugaboo for singers, a place where tension resides. And believe me, you are not the only one. I had a teacher when I was studying New York that would always remind me, she would say, Tricia, the jaw is for eating, not for singing. Well, it's not surprising that the jaw likes to be somewhat engaged, might hold a little tension, and may be overactive sometimes when we're singing. You see, I read this article from the Library of Congress that said the jaw is really a powerhouse muscle. The masseter, or the jaw muscle right here, actually has enough strength to put down 200 pounds worth of pressure when we bite. Now that is a lot. And I also read another article from Discovery Magazine in where a scientist, he went through and he studied primate jaws and human jaws, and actually we are 40% more efficient for impact of jaw use than most other primates. So it is a very strong muscle. So what do we do? Well, first, before I give you those tools, I want to give you an idea of what an overactive jaw or a tense jaw might look like. So sometimes when our jaw is involved, it can jut out when we're singing. So from this hinge right here, it may come down and come out. On high notes, on sustained notes, on certain words, it may become overly involved and come out. Now, on the flip side, sometimes the jaw may actually be pushed back too far. And there's stress in here with the jaw. So maybe on a high note or a sustained note, you may find your jaw going back too far and you'll feel a little bit of pain there. Also, another thing that happens is sometimes students or singers will actually, their jaw will go to the side when they're singing. Or perhaps you've seen a singer that's holding out a long note and their jaw will start to shake. Okay, that's jaw tension. Now, something you may not see, but you may personally feel, is the clenching pain that happens when the jaw is involved. So those are some ways that it can manifest. Now, why is it important to let go of the jaw tension? Well, for some of us, for some of you, we as singers, we may find that jaw tension may actually interrupt the airflow. It may also disturb some of the resonance, the natural resonance that you can use while singing. It may affect our stamina as well. And it definitely inhibits really efficient diction. So those are some ways that our jaw may be actually taking us away from the core of our sound. So now I want to give you some tools that may help you allow the jaw to relax. Okay, the first one is let's talk about position. I had to really work on this because I was somebody that really kind of led with my jaw. I had a lot to say and I had a lot of tension right here. Well, for me, I had to allow it to unhinge and relax in the down and back position. Now, not so far back that it feels unnatural, but I had to fall in love with my double chins. So for me, okay? So for you, play with it and see where your jaw feels unhinged, just kind of a drop. So play with the positioning of it and use that as your baseline. Then another thing you can do is you can actually massage the jaw muscles. This feels great, and you can do it while you're singing. Okay. The next thing you can do is you can bring your hands up into the hollows of your cheeks. This also reminds you to let that jaw unhinge and relax while you're singing. that works as well. Then you can also bring your fingers just to your jaw. And this helps if you tend to move your jaw out on certain consonants, even some vowels. If you find it jutting out on a high note, just add a little couple fingers for a reminder. Ah, ah. Okay, and one last tool that you can use is the chew. So you can actually train your jaw to realize that it's not attached to your singing, that it can work independently and relax. And you can do that by chewing. You can do it on a hum. Or you can do it with an open mouth. So you just remind it that it doesn't have to be involved while you're singing. So there you have it. Take a look at your positioning. Give yourself a jaw massage while you're warming up and practicing, or even during a song if you feel like it's getting engaged. Use your hands in the hollow of your cheek. Reminder fingers right there on the chin, or do some chewing. All right, I hope these tools help you. I would love to hear what really strikes a solution for you in your practice time. Let me know in the comment section below. All right, I'm Tricia Pine. Rejoice in your voice, and until next week, always rejoice in your voice. Bye-bye.